From my CD that I don't have here. It's called Road Poems and Song Lyrics. I am an American original. I am an American original stitched together with Levi blues songs, and I sing them around at midnight. Like Bessie Smith was singing them backwater blues. And as I move beyond the crossroads, I pass Robert Johnson strumming crooked letter solos on a stage held together by a spiritual cipher, and I whisper a silent prayer for his soul. He is now a lyrical legend in limbo. I am an American original stitched together with Levi blues songs, and I was raised on the gospel of Mahalia Jackson, the soul of Aretha, the mystical insight of Stevie Nicks, and the metaphors of Marvin Gaye. And on my way to heaven, see y'all, on my way to heaven, I will borrow tears from Eric Clapton. I hope y'all remember my name. And when I get there, I will write psychedelic songs with Janis Joplin and Bobby McGee. See, my mama introduced me to Johnny Cash, and now I walk the line between then and now. And like Patsy Cline, I am simply crazy for loving him and he and him too long. I am an American original stitched together with Levi blues songs, and I now turn these songs into dreams. Dreams I carefully carry in my backpack. These dreams help me to see my vision. God put me here for a reason. He gave me words and a voice. I now use them both responsibly. I am all that God made me. And oftentimes, like Carole King, I must travel way over yonder to collect my memories from yesterday in order to continue on my journey today and tomorrow. See, tomorrow I will sing a brand new song simply called I Will Not Be Broken. I will not be broken. I am words. I am vision. I am voice. I am an American original stitched together with Levi blues songs, and I sing them around at midnight, y'all. Words. I weave words in and out of a lyrical reality. I travel back roads singing mountain songs, humming hip-hop blues at the crossroads of folk and country. Bluegrass soul helps me to maintain my pace, carrying multiple backpacks stitched together with collard green dreams and my mama's wedding band kept safely in my burgundy pouch. I let go of regret and shadows of blame. The load is just too heavy. I am now traveling light. See, I left my childhood baggage on a rented truck, transporting a lifetime of family keepsakes. My metaphors. See, my metaphors melt together my mother's memories. I now realize heaven. Heaven is when I sleep and in my dreams. See, in my dreams I escape that inconceivable madness as I meet my mother for tea on the edge of yesterday. As the sun sets slowly over my tears, and we talk about the tomorrow she will never know, while I wash sorrow from my skin and drink from the ocean of forgiveness. I now give myself permission to move on, careful not to forget. See, careful not to forget, I carry my mother's spirit in my words, my vision. See, y'all, my vision represents her legacy. I hear her voice. See, I hear her voice in the wind song, long, long after the storm has passed. I am now what I have always been. See, a gypsy quilt maker patching together my dreams, my past, my pain, and my poems. My poems that will lead me to magical places beyond dirt roads. Guided by lighthouses, I see God. See, I see God 3 miles left of the Outer Banks where ancient storytellers come together in a circle of fire to whisper. As I gather weather-worn wood to paint songs onto the broken pieces and splinters that break off, and I sing softly. See, I sing softly so that others don't hear my pain. I sing a survivor's song, a song written with invisible ink etched neatly on the pages of my mother's antique journal. See, I weave words in and out of a lyrical reality. I travel back roads. This is a survivor song, and the journey continues. This one, I don't know if you guys remember that show Moesha, the singer Brandy had a series of it. I was blessed to be able to have a couple poems recited. It's called Invisible Woman. I feel so invisible tonight. I feel so invisible as I sit here alone on this bar stool, in this coffee house, so unattached as Billie Holiday plays on quietly in the background while the jazz band prepares to play upstairs. I feel so invisible, so I sit here and write endings to love stories that will never be told. I put on my headphones and vibe to the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, track 11, y'all. I write poems. See, I write poems that don't rhyme, poems that will end up in a thrift store box in public storage. I make resolutions. I make resolutions that I will break before the ink dries on this page. I leave here as I came. I leave here as I came, alone, unattached, invisible. This is an exercise I do. I work with kids in doing workshops, and I always give them this topic. And I found that when I go from different schools, like I was in one time reading in Palisades, and the kids were like, if I were a poet, I would get a brand new bike, I would do this, I would go skiing. And then I was in South Central, and it's like, if I were a poet, I would get food from my parents. And then I started realizing the difference, of just the whole system and the way that, and even the kids, like this, I don't know why it's getting out of my head. I was in, I think it was Palisades one time, I was reading at one of the libraries, and all the cookies and the goodies that they had. And then when I was in South Central, the Kool-Aid they had, well, one of the teachers there gave me all these goodies. So I just thought I would share with them. I don't know why that even came out, so I thought I would share with you guys. So if I were a poet, I would color the world with my words. I would paint messages and metaphors in the sky. As I walk barefoot on the beach, watching for angels. Angels with blue wings who've come to protect battered mothers and children who wander barefoot in overcrowded shelters. If I were a poet, see y'all, if I were a poet, I would recite passages of faith and possibility to homeless teenagers on Venice Beach. As I reached into my pocket to give what little I have, and when I could give no more, see, when I could give no more, I would wait in the rain for angels with blue wings who've come to give the weary a reason to keep on fighting. If I were a poet, I would sing folk songs with happy endings to forgotten veterans on Greyhound buses who carry outdated pictures of prom queens and Dear John telegrams as angels with blue wings harmonize melodies of hope to sleeping soldiers on Greyhound buses who dream in black and white visions of yesterday. I'm just saying, if I were a poet, I would simply color the world with my words. If I were this one, I travel solo roads. I travel solo roads where common footsteps pave broken trails, flooded with yesterday's tears. I carry bag loads of sorrow and regret, yet I bathe my pain in salted waters just beyond the Santa Monica Pier. And while I stand at the closing of today, I will quietly pray as I light a candle in the shadow of the moonlit sand that reveals my footsteps along the broken trails of solitude flooded with yesterday's tears. See, y'all, my journey begins on this open road. Somehow I've lost my sense of direction. The loss of a loved one often leads one down an unplanned path. With pain in my back pocket, I will stay the course. I will finish my mother's voyage. I will simply pick up my words. I will pick up my words and scatter them across the sea as the sun sets slowly over the lighthouse at the edge of time. See, y'all, I travel solo roads. Thank you. And the last piece. This is my mother, Apryl Walter Marshall. Southern people got a lot of names. But this is her in Mississippi, and she was 11 years old. She's now in heaven, hanging out with God and a lot of probably your friends and folks. I mean, it doesn't have to believe, but that's what I believe. And this piece is dedicated to my mama, Apryl Walter Marshall Moody. Between mother and daughter. The love between a mother and daughter has no boundaries, each doing for the other without question, no second thoughts, no regrets, just love. And that's dedicated to Apryl Walter Marshall Moody. Thank you all for
Bye.